why this video is being made. Well, I don't have access to the film like other folks do, right? It's like to go into play because like not everybody gonna catch everything on first glimpse. That's not possible. Folks have to do their homework, like watch the film, have access to the film, watch it, actually understand what you're looking at, how they like for example offensive linemen, like are they having a great anchor, like are they containing power well, like it's different stuff that goes into play, like for wide receiver for example. How's the release package looking? How can he handle physicality? Can he catch it at the catch point? Like, is he a body catcher? Is he a hands catcher? It's a lot that goes into play that folks really don't, see on first glimpse, like I mentioned. So yeah, I'm going. This gonna be a mini series up until the draft. It's something different I want to explore, and so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so the first prospect we're going to look at was Xavier Legette. Now, he went viral a couple weeks ago because his accent. I never heard a black man talk like that. And I know I've been like in Mississippi, I've been in Texas, um, and really Arkansas too. And I never heard an accent like that a day in my life. But he's from the area. I think he's from South Carolina. So hey, that's the only place I haven't been to, and maybe that's how folks sound up there from where I'm at. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Now it's this Twitter page, uh, Scout and NFL, well, Scout NFL, Scout the NFL, and he says it's time for you. He's trying to show us why he's more than a boomer bust prospect. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So what he's going to be looking for is size, speed, catch point ability, a walking big play, toughness, and character, addressing two common concerns in his tape. All right. So his speed. Now, folks have been comparing him to DK Metcalf, right? I've been hearing that comparison a lot. And every big, tall wide receiver that's physical, they're going to get compared to DK Metcalf, right? So, let's go ahead and get into it. So, physicality he's the most freakish prospect in the draft. He went 4.39 speed at 225 pounds. That is impressive. He got a 40-inch vertical. He's a top 25 in wide receiver. Basically, this is a score that basically tests all your athletic abilities and all that. So that's his RAS score. He clocked in 22.3 miles per hour this year. That would have been the fastest record in the NFL speed. No, my bad. Fastest recorded NFL speed in 2023. I knew I read that wrong. Uh, so now he's going to talk about his catch point ability. The ability at the catch point, his fundamentals at the catch point are some of the best I've ever seen. He constantly plucking, hot pointing, and creating space with his frame. This is going to get him a high floor in the NFL. That is true. That is true because there's going to be situations where it's going to have to be jump ball situation. Now, for example, like Joe Burrow, he has Jamar Chase for like to run out the catch, and basically he went at the catch point sometimes. Well, most of the times too, but the most of the time when he have to throw like a jump ball situation, who he go to? T. Higgins. He throw that right up to him, and T. Higgins is gonna stab that mug out the air. And like he said before, it's an 80-20 ball when he wins in his area. So yeah, they do give you high foot in the NFL. So a walking big play. When you turn the field, it's almost laughable. Every time he touches the ball, something big happens. And he can win. He can win you a game on one play. Ooh, so that do sound like DK Metcalf because that man, like when he be getting the ball in certain spots, it's like okay, he's gonna get tackled, but no, he literally like takes off, and then he be breaking tackles too. Him and AJ Brown are good. The Ole Miss boy, AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, they are the most physical and explosive wide receivers in the league. And of course, AJ Brown is better, of course, because I feel like he's a better route runner and he's has more consistent play. But yeah, when they get the ball and they break their first tackle, it's over. Just that's a house call. So toughness and character. He never gave up. He was willing to only play special teams until he earned the chance. That's gonna get you a long way in the NFL. Toughness award, team captain, praise for practice, effort, and character. He faced major adversity and earned everything. That's who I want to build. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna take him a long way in the NFL, bro. Because not putting your team in like deficits, like for example, like I'm gonna keep bringing up DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf in certain spots, it's like, bro, right, relax a little bit, bro, because like he be trying to block, and then when he block, it be trying to get in folks' faces after plays and stuff like that. And when he gets the flag, now they gonna have to take it to the sideline and cool him off because you're putting your team in holes unnecessarily. And if they say he's like uh what's the term for it? Like he's very calm and really not don't have these emotional outbursts. He's definitely going to be on NFL roster guaranteed. All right, so now he finished just the production concern. People knock his 1 year of production. Here's what they ignore: QB in high school, lost both parents. That is tough. Bad motorcycle accident. Jesus Christ. COVID. Coaching change. Buried behind older stars. Okay. And don't knock him for only having 1 year. Praise him for having it all. Okay. Uh, I really don't have too much to say about that because that is like a tough situation. Losing both parents, that is rough. Having COVID, that is also rough. Then he had a bad motorcycle accident. Now that one, that could probably tick off a couple scouts because uh I know motorcycles. I know you cannot ride them in the NBA for so after the incident with one player that played for the Bulls. Um, but yeah, that's the only thing that you can really knock him for in this situation. Everything else, that's very very understandable. Why his production, why he only got 1 year of production. His route running concern. It was clear he didn't need to run routes to win. He was physically dominant, and that's how he was used. The coaches knew that and utilized him accordingly. Could he improve? Yes, but he proved at the Senior Bowl that he's here. Wait, that he's better here than perceived. Um, man, this are now when folks be saying they don't really need to have good route running. I feel a little bit concerned about that because not all NFL teams not going to use you in the way you think you're going to use, and that's the reality of the situation, right? We just seen it with Quentin Johnston. He was a run out the catch guy. And he went off short stuff, drags and screens and stuff like that. But guess what the Chargers used him as? They used him as like a T Higgins type when he clearly wasn't there because coming out in the drive, everybody knew he was a body catcher. Trying to high point balls in a new role, yeah, not going like it wasn't working, and it's the reason why he gonna have to prove himself this year. But yeah, I be a little concerned about folks be saying they don't need to run routes or don't need a good route tree to be a good NFL player. I be a little concerned when they say that. Okay, so this is his take. His ability upside is undeniable. His concerns deserve context. I want Xavier, the person on my team. Okay, and he's one of the most highly debated prospects this year. I strongly project boom. He projecting to be a boom prospect than a bust prospect. He's my wide receiver 6 and 25th ranked prospect. All right, after reading all that, I feel like he's a second round prospect in my opinion. Now, there's no knock on him. It's just the way he is because the 1 year production thing. Teams are going to look at that now. No, he they say he got good character, so it's not gonna be long until he's drafted. I'm not gonna say he's gonna go deep in the second round. I feel he's gonna be an early second round prospect. Now, if he do go in the first, I'm not gonna be surprised because we've seen folks just bet on potential